everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Marissa. Today I'll be talking about lessons learned in Project Pan Challenge. So this is more a challenge in using up products in your stash. I have started my YouTube channel in August 2014, but I've been buying beauty products for the last 10 years. So I'm actually a hoarder of beauty products. So I've got a few in products that I've been using, and in the last year I've really tried to focus on using up these products. And once I got onto YouTube, I actually discovered a lot of YouTubers doing Project Pan challenges, and I realized I've been doing that since then, but I haven't been doing any videos or blog posts about it at all. And so for this year I would like to focus on that, because I have a number of products that I have used up that's actually waiting to be reviewed, and I'll do a video on. The Project Pan is a process whereby you consistently use the product until it is used up, or others have different rules. You can make up your own, but for my own rules, I wanted to make sure that I completely use the products, and that's when I say, yeah, that's, you know, that I completed the challenge. So not just hit pan, but really to completely finish the product. So in my simplification journey, I found that I've been actually doing the Project Pan challenge, and so I have listed here lessons that I've learned, and probably a good tip for people who are starting out in their makeup declutter. Number one is focus on using all sample items. I noticed that I have tons of sample items, and so I decided to use it all up before I focus on using the full sizes. So I think I have completely used up all my sample sizes, because I decided that if I'm going to travel anyway, it's too easy to just decant the products in, you know, travel containers. So I bought a few I bought a few travel kits that I could easily just transfer full-size items into it. So there's really no need for me to keep all the samples. So I have completely used up all my samples. The next thing is to focus on using the deluxe sizes, so deluxe sample sizes. So once I completed to use up all the sample items, the smaller ones, and then now I'm using all the deluxe. It's a mixture now of deluxe items and full-size items that I have, but that's sort of my goal now, is to completely use up all the deluxe items. Again, I really just want to have a full-size products in my collection, and really not to have a lot of these little mini things in my stash. It's just that's just me. I don't want any more sample items. However, if I get, you know, sample items, if I receive any sample or deluxe items, I will incorporate them now in my routine, just to make sure that those products are used up. That I learned is to rotate products. So I have a system whereby the first 2 weeks I use my base items, and then the next 3 and 4 weeks I use alternate brands. So for example, for my hair care, hair and body care, I alternate products every fortnight. So for the first 2 weeks I use the best products that I own, whether it's high-end or drugstore. I categorize that as a base item, and then for the 3rd and 4th week I will use an alternate brand, or brands that are not really my favorite, but still I wanted to sample them or use them, so it's in my collection and I bought them anyway. So, and that way when I rotate products, I actually get to use my holy grail or base items, and also have a chance to test other products, and I call them alternate brands. The next tip actually is related to the last one, which is focus on using holy grail favorite items. And I'm not one of those who get something, it's my favorite, and then I keep it and I'll use it during special occasions. No, I actually, if it's a favorite of mine, it's the best product, I'll actually be using it, and it's there to be showcased, not and also to be used. So I don't really keep products to be used for later dates. I use the best products right now and also give way to other products. Apart from using all the best products or products that I like, I also give attention to other products, and that's why the rotation system works, because I get to use the best products or my favorite products, and then I'll also get to use products that are new or not so favorite of mine, or not of products that are not my favorite. So that way I give love to all the products that I buy. So number 6, for alternate products, if it's an alternate product and it's a high-end and it's expensive, I tend to focus on using them first before I go on and use the drugstore brand, just because so I can get my money's worth and maximize. So for example, if I end up buying a very expensive product and it's I don't like it much, not my favorite, I still incorporate it in my system and I put it as an alternate brand, or I use it on the second and third week of the month. Next tip is probably the best tip that I can give, is to only use the product that you have decided for that period. So what I've done now, before I used to have a lot of products in my vanity and even in the shower, but now I made sure that I only put products there that I want to use for the period. That way it's like top of mind, I see it, and that's the only product I'll be using. And that system works so well for me, because if I don't see any other product, I just keep using what I've got in my vanity, and that's it. It helps me control my rotation system at the same time. It's just a system that works. So far those steps or tips are working for me, and I am so glad that there's so many YouTubers out there who are giving a lot of these tips as well. So thank you all for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and like, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers, bye bye.